GenoHos, AI-powered genomic analysis with molecular phenotyping and RAG chat interface. With the rapid advancement of multi-omics technologies, healthcare institutions now generate vast amounts of genomic, proteomic, and metabolomic data. While these data sets hold the key to personalized medicine, they typically reside in disconnected systems, from sequencing machines to EHRs to research databases. Traditionally, integrating this data required teams of bioinformaticians to build complex analysis pipelines, slowing down critical treatment decisions. By leveraging mutation, data has led to discovery of novel disease variants. For example, breast cancer patient management system serves as a powerful platform for physicians to discover and analyze novel disease variants by integrating clinical and genomic data. By systematically recording patient demographics, treatment outcomes, and mutation profiles, the system enables pattern recognition, identifies recurring mutation clusters across specific age groups, ethnicities, and geographic locations, revealing potential founder mutations or environmental risk factors. Variant Alert System automatically flags novel variants and compares them against global databases, Cosmic, ClinVar, highlighting mutations with predicted clinical significance. Treatment Response Analysis correlates specific mutations with drug efficacy, helping physicians identify biomarkers for treatment resistance or sensitivity. Collaborative Research facilitates secure data sharing across institutions, creating a crowdsourced knowledge base for rare variants and atypical presentations. Predictive Modeling uses accumulated data to forecast disease progression patterns and suggest personalized therapeutic approaches based on mutation profiles. Project Structure, Services 1. ML Model, Training, Classification, Fine-Tuning. 2. RAG System, Bioscience. RAG System 3. Data Collector, Breast Cancer, Recorder 4. Visualizations. I will take you through the Miss Fabric workspace.
Okay, this is the default page, which is the Genomic Analysis workspace. This is the default workspace, which I'll be working on the project. Yeah, because you can see there are several files here. It's biological model, bio event house. Yeah, there's specimens, RAG system, bio report generator, bio specimen classifier, and breast cancer lakehouse, breast cancer disease, data engineering files, notebook. Yeah, there's a genome lakehouse, there's a genomic analysis pipeline, there's an experimental cloud from the notebook, there's genomic data processing, there's model deployment, and then Power BI data setter. Yeah, that is the list view of the genomic analysis workspace. Yeah, we can go to the pipeline. This is the pipeline. Yeah, this is the pipeline version of the project. Yeah, as you can see, you're going to start with the lakehouse, Power BI. You can see how it flows. Yeah, this is how there's another lakehouse here. How it is going to. Yeah, you can see everything until to the classification and model nursing model. Yeah, this is how the files will be interacting with each other. Yeah. We are going to start with this file, which is the genome lakehouse. This is the main folder which is going to contain the data set. It's considered that this is the data set we'll be working on. It was just an experimentation data set, but it's not going to be used. These are the files which are going to be produced from them. Yeah, we are going to save them on the files folder. Yeah, we are going. Yeah, they are still tables. So we are not going to use the version of the table. Yeah, as you can see, this is the data we are going to use. Let's view. Let's preview. And this is how it looks like. Yeah, it's a comma separated data set. Yeah, it may look and dirty, but I'm going to take you through all the other process until you're going to process it. Yeah, that's all. can see it's quite big. So you're just displaying a few cells. The data set we are using is quite clean, but you're going to process it here. Yeah. This is the file. As you can see, we are going to use the same file to process the everything. And this is the notebook of how the processing take place. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Handling in here, trying to clean it. Okay, this is how it goes. As you can see, these are the representation of the dataset. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't explain about the dataset. The dataset is about this is about cancerous. It's about cancerous cells, and so we are going to deal with genes which cause tumor suppressor genes. It's like a BRCA, breast cancer, RA1, and BR2. They are the common genes which cause cancers. Yeah, we are going to deal more with through everything. Yeah. You can see this is the output generated. Okay, you are going to go through this notebook. Now you're in the genome analysis. Yeah, this is how we're going to do. Because you can see this is how the data will be we are going to process the data. This is a file this is the file we're going to use. This is how the data set looks. You can see these are displayed the first five. Yeah, you have done some analysis here. You can see this is some of the post processing analysis. After analysis, we have sample types. Yeah, primary tumor, solid tissue, normal. Yeah, this is how the data set looks like. Yeah, the breast cancer, invasive carcinoma. You can see checking the large pattern. Yeah, the qualified 82% disqualified. Yeah, yeah. Your analysis looks like. Yeah, yeah, that's how we're going to do. So post analysis, confusion matrix. Yeah, performance. This is more. These are not. I usually use for performance as a matrix. Performance matrix. Yeah. After doing some analysis, this is the kind of data we are going to get. It's a training accuracy score of 0.99. As you can see, the training reference score is increasing. Yeah. Training log loss, can see this log precision score, recall score, training log. These are just the performance metrics for the project. Yeah. Run parameters. All these are performance variables and metrics. Yeah. Because the first one failed. It only worked on the second one. Yeah. You can save the model. The model will later be applied on the workspace after saving the model. But you're going to focus on the dreaming. This one. You can see these are the things which were reproduced. There's a model, confusion matrix. We are all saved here. You can see the rock. Let's preview this. Yeah, this is the rock. Cover. These are performance metrics. Can do the recall, precision, the confusion matrix, normalized confusion matrix. Yeah, this is how the model. Yeah, this is the model. Saved as a pickle, so it can be used to as a Flux application. In the Flux application, since the model is already saved. Yeah, but you can also save it here background. You can also save it here. Yeah. I've gone further and I decided to do some data engineering. As you can see, imported the file. These are just data engineering. You can see there's the primary tumor, it's number tumor. This representing. it's like analysis, but further analysis of the data. But we can view the mutation. This is where I try to include a mutation when a certain gene sequencing of or sequence of gene is there's a someone it's one of the genes which cause cancer. So as you know, this is how you try to use a mock genomic data to show to assess the to classify the disease. In case the disease appears. Okay, as you can see, these are the genes which may cause cancer. You can see there's corner, yes, cancerous. There's no cancerous. Yeah, these are mutation. You can see the mutation count. This one is the leading cause of the cancer. Because 4 genes. These are the genes. These are they are represented in a graph. Okay. Can see we have also represented in that form. Yeah. This shows how in case of data how are going to consider the probability, the expression change of 1, 0, 7. Yeah. That's all. It's like it's further engineering of the okay. These are the model no, the model deployment notebook. These are the model be deployed. Yeah, try to deploy the model. Yeah. It's loading. Everything has been deployed. So it's running. The running. We're going to see the experimentation. Yeah, it's finished. Yeah, duration finished. Training the model. Yeah, the model was. I tried to train the model too. Yeah. This is the data which I used to train the model. The parameters used to train the model. The precision is good because the precision one. Probability, the prediction, and the probabilities. Success. So everything was. Yeah. They're the same. It's the same file code. After deploying, this is successful. Everything was successful. Successful is a model. Working. Yeah. Everything is working. Let's see. I'll try to save in the model. Try to save it. Let me try and save it. That's your result, We've given you a little bit of that. That's for you native people to live there. These are going to save it. I don't want to fake. Let me just leave it. But then, these are the metrics. I can see. He did not press the head on, not to kick out white settlers, but to address that the model looks like. Whether it is willing buyer, willing seller, let me see what it looks like. It was not handled. The artifacts. There's still okay. I didn't tell you. There's still an artifact for the data which will produce. I will see it in the GitHub. Yeah, the pickle data is everyone knows about pickle. Yeah. Still running now. Yeah, these are just the deployment names. Representing each deployment. Yeah. This is an example of a saved model. A model which was saved. As you can see, the version 1 is version 1. This is a model which have been saved. All the runnable files will be saved as artifacts. This folder represents the RAG system in notebook form. Yeah, I've tried to use it even in another format, in a Python format. I've deployed it in another way. As you can see, these are the codes we are going to use. We are going to store our embeddings in custom event house, which usually is a parameter in event house. Yeah. These are the values which are going to will be needed in the file will be needed for the file to work. Yeah, for the system to work. Yeah, where you can it's a retrieval-augmented generation where you can and retrieve and generate arguments and retrieve and generate insight from the data set from the data in short term. I still know that I've created another data set. I've had to create another that's based on my information, where I've classified the age. Yeah, these are data which I've created myself. You can see these are data I've produced: the name, age, weight, location, cancer stage. And this will be used mostly for insight analysis, mostly in Power BI. Try to there's only one data for it's like a testing data. Yeah, the data itself will go through stages. As you can see this in the lakehouse, these are browns. There will be a silver, the silver format. Let's load. Load. This is the silver format. There's gold. Yeah. There's gold, patient, demographics. This is how the data will be classified. Yeah. For mostly for analysis. Further analysis. You'll see there's an improvement in this stage. Yeah. From bronze to silver to gold. Yeah. Yeah, this is for stage analysis. There's a preview. Yeah, it's a test data set. I've not put my the correct name. You see, there's an improvement. Let's start again. Let me go back here. Let me go back to silver. So you can see this is this bronze. This is the raw data. And this is how it looks like. Just observe in the name. This be a change. The email will be changed. This brown silver. Check silver. As you can see, the name of the names, there's no name. As well, there's no email. Yeah, the cancer stage peer has been the cancer. There's no cancer stage because it was. Let's go to the gold. Gold. See, you can see the patient hash have been hashed. The age. I think this for just for security purposes. Yeah, the age, the weight, the location. Yeah, these are the only data will be needed for analysis. Yeah. So we're dealing with breast cancer. The insight can be when recording the data. The people can be classified. Say that these people from this region have this type of cancer, this stage of cancer, what affecting them. Is it an environmental factors? We are the last phase. I'm going to take you through the GitHub page. Now this is the hard first. As I was telling, they will be saved. This is the rugged application, which is it is. I'll show you. This is the notebook. This is the README. The notebooks are here. The Power BI dataset, presentation and documentation. Yeah, this is how the dataset. As you go through the flow chart, the flow picture, I'll show you. This is the breast cancer recorder, which will be recording data. So you can see there is full name, the one I showed you today. Yeah, this is how it will be saved. You can download it. You can download it. Yeah, this is the RAG application, Biospace RAG application. Yes, you can see the service, the backend service is not running yet because the reason being I've not deployed it. The reason being the values have not been supplied. But whenever you supply, but I've supplied this one. Yeah, they only need this as a tenant. All these are needed for the RAG application to run. I've already deployed it as an API. The backend is an API. Yeah, you can see outside. Let me take you to the live version, live version. I'll take you here. It's running. The other thing, let me check. Let me just open the both at the same time. Okay, this is the the patient record. Let me add my name and my age should be 30. Let me add 34. Yes, you know there's especially the hereditary cancers should usually present in people in the 23 age. Young. Let me 5, 50, 67. Let me stage 1, the root of the diagnosis. Let me check yesterday. Yeah. As you can see, this is how the data will be produced. You can download it. You can download the data. Yes, you can see the data is here. I already downloaded it. Yeah. On the other side, this is a biospace RAG application. This is a research assistant. Yes, I've told you the backend is not working because okay, you can see not working because there's a system error. Let me refresh again. It's a system error. It's not. The values are not supplied. But already is working. The data is not there. The backend. The values are not haven't been supplied yet. The variables, environmental variables, supplied yet in the file, but it's working. To be working. Yeah, these are the type of question you could find samples with high concentration from female such. But whenever the values are supplied, it will be working. Yeah, that's all. I think that's all. With the front end, the RAG interface. I wish I could have the variables with me. Yeah, thank you.